Peter, let me bring in you here because we heard from Jim Bullard. He sees a full percentage points increase in rates come July. The market is now pricing in that the Fed's going to go 50. They're going to go 50 in March. We get one more CPI print before that. Do you expect the data to show that inflation is easing a bit where the Fed could say, okay, maybe we just go 25?
Well, first of all, inflation is going to get a lot worse.
Worse.
And if we still measured inflation the way we did 40 years ago, it'd be 15%, not 7.5%. And the rate hikes that they've proposed are completely inadequate. In fact, the Fed is intending to pursue an accommodative monetary policy, even if they raise interest rates to 1 or 2%. That is highly accommodative. That's the same type of interest rates they had when inflation was below 2%. You've got inflation at 7.5%, even the way they measure it, and rising. The only way to put out this fire is to have positive real interest rates. The Fed needs to get above the inflation rate. We're not even going to get close. So they're going to continue to pour gasoline on the fire. And so the entire time the Fed is inching up rates, inflation is actually going to be moving higher. Inflation is going to be worse in 2022 than it was in 2021. And real interest rates are going to continue to fall even as the Fed raises nominal rates.
So, Peter, then what happens to the economy?
The economy is in a lot of trouble. It's massive stagflation. And the problem is people still don't recognize the box that the Fed put us in, because there is no interest rate that the Fed could put to fight inflation that the economy could withstand. If the Fed has to fight inflation, we not only have a massive recession and a crash in the stock market and the real estate market, but we have a much worse financial crisis than the one we had in 2008. See, the reason the Fed pretended that inflation was transitory when it obviously wasn't is because they have no ability to fight it. And now that they're no longer pretending that inflation is transitory, they're pretending that they're going to fight it when they can't.